everyone and welcome to CLATapult. My name is Suvaroop and today we'll be discussing Aditya-L1 and other important space missions scheduled for 2024. Aditya-L1 is a mission of the Indian Space Research Organization and recently it undertook a crucial maneuver that placed this spacecraft in the halo orbit of the Sun at the Lagrangian point L1. Aditya-L1 is the first space-based observatory dedicated to observing the Sun, and it was launched back in September 2023 through the PSLV C-57 from Satish Dhawan Space Center. The Lagrangian point L1 is a point where gravitational forces of two large masses, that being of the Earth and the Sun, are act upon each other such that the centripetal force of an object in space remains stable. This allows a spacecraft to completely maintain its position in space without overexerting on its fuel consumption. This also allows the Aditya-L1 spacecraft to continuously observe the Sun without any occultation or eclipse. The Lagrangian point L1 is around 1.5 million kilometers from the Earth and is approximately 1% of the distance from the Earth to the Sun. There are 7 payloads in the Aditya-L1 spacecraft, and these are specifically dedicated to study the different layers of the Sun. These layers are, firstly, the photosphere, which is the visible portion of the Sun, and secondly, chromosphere, which is the layer between the photosphere and the corona. And thirdly, the Aditya-L1 spacecraft also seeks to observe the corona of the Sun. These 3 layers are to be observed to study coronal heating, coronal mass ejection, and space weather dynamics. Moving on to other space missions that are scheduled for 2024. The first of which is the Artemis 2 mission. The Artemis 2 mission is a part of NASA's significant Artemis program, which seeks to bring humans back to the moon after 1972. This is a crewed mission that would seek to undertake to orbit the moon for 10 days and would also include the first woman and the first person of color. This mission aims to validate sustained lunar presence and follows its success from Artemis 1, which is an uncrewed lunar capsule that was launched in 2022. The word Artemis comes from the Greek mythology, and she was the twin sister of the Greek god Apollo. This lunar mission would mark a significant step for humanity, as it would not only undertake lunar exploration, it would also set the groundwork for future space habitation and future Mars program. Another mission that has been scheduled for 2024 is that of the Europa Clipper by NASA. Europa is one of the largest moons of Jupiter, and it is only slightly smaller than Earth's moon. It has an icy surface, but it is presumed that under this icy surface there exists saltwater ocean. The quantity of water in these saltwater oceans is presumed to be twice of that of the Earth. And therefore, this mission marks a significant progress, since it would try to investigate possibility of extraterrestrial lives in these saltwater oceans of Europa. This Europa mission will orbit the Europa moon at least 50 times to study its icy shell, its surface geology, and subsurface oceans. Now, let's move on to JAXA's Mars exploration mission. JAXA is the Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency, and it seeks to undertake a Mars mission that would study 2 of Mars's moons, Phobos and Deimos. The JAXA's Mars exploration mission is scheduled for launch in September of 2024, and it would spend 3 years orbiting Mars to study the moons Phobos and Deimos. It would also undertake to land on Phobos and bring a sample collected back to Earth. The mission's main goal is to determine the origin of the Mars's moon. Let's come back to India, where we will be navigating India's future space exploration mission. The first and most significant of which is the Gaganyaan mission. Gaganyaan is a cooperative effort between the Indian Space Research Organization and the Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, and this mission seeks to undertake India's first manned space exploration mission. This mission is also scheduled for launch in 2024. Another significant progress for ISRO's space exploration program is the Mangalyaan 2, or the Mars orbiter, which is the successor to the Mangalyaan mission. Another significant mission of ISRO scheduled for this year is the Shukrayaan 1, or the Venus orbiter. This is India's first Venus-bound space mission that seeks to orbit Venus for a period of 5 years. Thank you.